MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the Sunshine State and Marlins Park in Miami tonight. Game 2 of this 3-game series between the New York Mets and the Miami Marlins. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Adrian Moore, the Cuban-born southpaw, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Into the box, Ahmed Rosario. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike. 0-1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting. Great defense. Good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'm really going to have to keep a close eye on Brandon Nimmo. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Here's a called strike about thigh high. 0-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend, Matthew Ross. Very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Moore has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
High and deep to right center. Marte going back at the track. A leap, but it's off his glove. Conforto takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
In now, Peter Alfonso. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. Taylor with the backhand. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, Guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One and two now.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Mets 1 and the Marlins nothing. Jacob deGrom gets the starting nod for the Mets. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Here's Starling Marte, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. And he takes ball 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Conforto is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He finished last year with a bang, the World Series MVP. To carry that into the beginning of a new season like this has to be a big confidence boost. This is going to be another big year from him.
So striding in, Chris Taylor, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Rosario over to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him up, but he clearly had it under control.
In is Jorge Soler. And he fouls this one off. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And he chased it in the dirt. Ramos has got it. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're down 1-0. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He was hitless in the shutout last night. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he got him.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at Starling Marte, another one of those super athletic outfielders of the new regime. Ability to cover ground, can play multiple positions in the outfield, hit in the middle of the order.
Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
In time to first, and there are two away.
Batting in, third baseman, Evan Longoria.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Line toward right center. And this is going to be a base hit for Longoria.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
Into the box, Jacob deGrom, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Longoria is off at first with two away. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and two strikes.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Mets strand one. Played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Franz Reyes. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
Franz Reyes.
First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count. Wind up and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. This one is launched. Look at this. And gone. He tucked it just inside the foul pole to tie the game. So a solo shot down the line in left, number 11 for him on the season. And with it, the Marlins are back even now at 1-1. Certainly a home run worthy of show track, and we see here that ball was blasted off the bat at 116 miles an hour. The distance wasn't too shabby either. Coming to the plate now, Garrett Cooper, and he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and one strike. Now the 0-1. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Carpenter has it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Digging in now, Ari Perez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground to second. Carpenter is there. Flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Good range showing off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Stepping in now, Julian Gonzalez. Fouled off. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Nimmo is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Marlins able to knock things up on the solo home run. We've played 2, all tied at 1-1. Striding into the box, Ahmed Rosario. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. Fastball in there for a called strike. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as we check out the rankings on this Mets ball club, you can see there he's currently leading the team in that department. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Nimmo looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Rosario stands at second with no outs. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Now a look and a throw back to second. And he'll be back in standing up. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. A ball and 2 strikes now.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4.
A runner at second, nobody out. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Michael Conforto is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Go home, Mets!
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2, And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Standing in now, Peter Alfonso, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Popped him up. Perez has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mets lead 1. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Ready now for the Marlins, Christian Otham.
Third baseman, Christian Otham.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now at the plate, Adrian Moore. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air down the right field line. Conforto on the move. 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Starling Marte.
Ready now, Starling Marte. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. A fastball that just misses inside.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He's going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
2 out, nobody on. High pop-up. Alfonso is there, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as the TCU product. The left-handed hitting Matt Carpenter is the first at bat in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
I like that he used a curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Now batting, captain Wilson.
Stepping in, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. Popped him up. Here comes Soler, but it's down as that drops in for a 2-out single. So the 2-out hit extends the inning for Evan Longoria next.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Evan Longoria stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here comes another 0-2. Just missed with a breaking ball.
1-2.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Back up the middle. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
In now, Jacob deGrom, and it's fouled away. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. On to the bottom of the 4th. Tied 1-1. Stepping up now, Chris Taylor comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. It is Jorge Soler, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's set, and the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Row. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Nimmo is there, and he has it for the first out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And as you can see there, both guys topping out at 96 miles an hour. In now, Garrett Cooper. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Taylor over at second. Soler at first. One gone. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box now, Ari Perez. He swings and grounds it to short. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. In to score the runner from second.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Stepping in now, Julian Gonzalez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Marlins forced to settle for 1. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Marlins 2 and the Mets 1. And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. So he'll hold on at first following the single to right. Make it 2 hits for him here this evening. And that'll bring us to our Mets leaderboard. And as you can see, he's currently second on the ball club in that department. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And he fouls this one off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes for.
Drilled down the line. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Into the box, Michael Conforto, as he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
The 0-2 delivery. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. And he'll just step on first here to take the sure out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of that. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
In now, Peter Alfonso, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Comes set with the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Rosario at third. Nimmo at second with 1 away. 1-1 pitch is a curveball just off the black. 2-1 now.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
The 2-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here's Matt Carpenter, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Carpenter carries a batting line right at 240.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Count now a ball and a strike. 1 run, 8 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. 2 balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he's got himself another one. He picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping into the box, Christian Ackerman.
Leading off for the Marlins, third baseman, Christian Ackerman.
First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. Nimmo patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Up pitcher, number 18, Adrian Moore.
Rudy Tunis will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Hard hit ball to short. Rosario's got it cleanly. Throw on the first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
Now batting, center fielder, Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They still lead it 2-1. Jose Quezada will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
3-0 now. Wilson Ramos will be next. 3-1 to the Mets left fielder. The 3-1. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
That was a well-executed pitch right there. Change-up down and away, but he just got beat. Nice job to flip it the other way into the outfield for an opposite field base hit.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. A shot down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. One run, 9 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Reyes is in pursuit, and he makes the catch in the corner. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
So stepping in, Jacob deGrom, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And it's 1-1. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that 1-run lead still in check?
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ahmed Rosario. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Tyler Kinney trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. The 1-0 home. Laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
High in the air out to center field. And Marte will make the grab, and that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. Our score remains 2-1. Now at the plate, Chris Taylor. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Nimmo going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Had to go a long way to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track data. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 120 feet to bring it in. No doubt that grab saved extra bases. Into the box now, Jorge Soler. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 0-1. Turned on down the line. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Soler is retired. 2 down now. Franz Reyes will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. We flash you back to take another look at his solo home run to help get this offense rolling.
Stuck in a routine, wide awake in a dream. Scratch that, sleepwalking every hour.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Good off-speed pitch. Had him out in front for strike 1.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Conforto coasts under it. And that's the 3rd out. Miami down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. So digging in now, Brandon Nimmo. Last time through was a base hit. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Kinney playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 16th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off.
That is what you're going to get when you've got a flamethrower coming out of the bullpen. And when you're late on a fastball and you make contact below the label, all of a sudden you're holding some new firewood.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
A little bouncer. The 0-2 once more. It's taken on the inside corner. Strike 3.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Peter Alfonso, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 2-1. Stepping in, Garrett Cooper. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
First baseman, Garrett Cooper.
First pitch on its way. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th. Hey, keep hacking at that breaking ball. You're going to get one at some point.
Yeah, no doubt. He did a little something there I like to call the bait and switch, Matty. I think he took a bad swing at that first curveball to buy himself another one. He got one in the zone and didn't miss it.
In now, Ari Perez. And he puts it on the ground to second. Wow, a flip to second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Stepping in now, Julian Gonzalez. Tries to hold up, but did he do so in time? No, says Dave Lawrence. It's strike 1. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Standing in now, Christian Optimus. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Conforto waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Miami. They lead it 2-1. Justin Wilson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
37, Justin Wilson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Carpenter. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
comes set, and the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. And a strikeout here yet again. It's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. 8th inning here from South Florida. As you get a look at the line score to this point, the hometown Marlins leading this one as they look to send this crowd home happy. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he drives a liner to right center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
In is the 3rd baseman, Evan Longoria. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. It's the Marlins 2 and the Mets 1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Javier Garcia will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Robinson Cano will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Ramos gathers it, and a good throw just beats him. Hodge almost reached on the strikeout, but he couldn't quite beat the throw, and there's 1 gone. Now, and it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Marlins are challenging.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made as the headset comes off, and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned. The runner will stay at first base, and they maintain the right to challenge further plays going forward.
The batter moves in.
Here's Starling Marte. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. There's one on the first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. Stepping up to the plate, Chris Taylor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on one swing.
In is Jorge Soler. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch and a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of zone.
Behind 0-2 now.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Marlins leave 1. They still lead it 2-1. Trey Guerrero comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Now in the box, Robinson Cano will be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th.
Tough situation, down 1 here on the road, trying to score off one of the game's top closers. They've got the work cut out for him.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
A ball and 2 strikes.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Reyes moves over. 1 out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in.
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The tag, and he's called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3.
Center fielder, number 9.
Here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Marlins have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is that they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Miami Marlins took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Adrian Moore notches his 3rd win of the year. Jacob deGrom pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Trey Guerrero earns the save out of the bullpen, his 11th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Miami Marlins, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Mets, 1 run on 12 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes. A reminder that Marlins shuttle buses are available outside Marlins Park with service to the Culmer Metro Rail Station.